All right. There we go. That fits my microphone. I hate that the music is copyrighted, so we can't use it. Anyways, we're taking on Appalachia State, or however you want to pronounce it. Let's go ahead and take a look at their roster. See who we got to worry about. Oh, they have a decent running back. They have a good CB. Dude, they got like 3 running backs in their top 5. 4 running backs in their top 10. Let's take a look at the quarterback. Not bad. At least he's not fast. So we got their wide receiver core. They do have a very fast person who's probably their slot receiver. Tight end wise, nothing special. We already seen their O-line. Looks like we might be able to run it down the middle on them, depending on their linebackers. But I think their best player is the middle linebacker. They got some really fast DBs. What about their safeties? All right, we got this. Those are star players. Wow, they're averaging a lot. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We do have to win an away game this year. I decided we're going to stick with the pro style for now. Then we'll eventually make our own playbook at the end of the year.
Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Tommy Rowe on the sideline.
Kidd Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong, the Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway.
All right, game 3 underway already.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Mountaineers offense will go to work first. And we'll be seeing plenty of Jakari Lewis. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. The run inside. It's Lewis. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Like as long as we contain the running backs, we will be good.
Just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Singleton.
Trying to dump it off. Nope.
To the right. That's caught. It's James. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with...
He uncorks one deep.
Good coverage.
Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, early in this drive, they're staying aggressive. Last
I'm in the mood to
They had
blitz.
the big completion on the third snap. They take another shot, just couldn't come up with a completion.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle.
Oh, beautiful.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Using his legs, it's Curtis.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They go right back to him, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lost
Oh, where's he
deep
going?
down the right side. Leaping grab.
Oh
for
my,
the gain.
what?
Touchdown, Sacramento State. Once he got some room, it was
That is
over.
crazy.
That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
Yeah, if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our pop.
I literally
out because
just
we're gonna
put
get a
Coleman in that
lot
spot
of
because I
scoring.
switched Moses to our slot. Man, just bombed it. Let's get a good replay of this. He just somehow comes out of it. Somehow he just did not fall.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running inside, it's Lewis. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop.
We're going to be
the run
in man,
first.
but I'm kind of nervous about coming out in man.
They'll keep it on the ground. There's some room. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in,
we're going to drop our star D in
really important as a quarterback.
in the coverage.
Or
not.
Breaks into the open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be more physical.
We're blitzing on the edges.
Have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Another running back injured for them.
We get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, that's...
Complete in the middle. Touchdown Appalachian State. Made the grab and took it on into the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Rainey.
Oh, did we get it?
And he's got 4 to the 35.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop, and you better get penetration with that defensive line.
All right, we're going to try some play action.
Running back falls forward and does his job.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, where was he throwing that?
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
I believe he was throwing to Moses and just got hit.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Found enough room to get it into enemy
Third
territory
injury
there
already.
down at the 43-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take
All right,
a
we're going to get
timeout.
ballsy here. We're doing a
Now
safety
on first
blitz.
down from the 43. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted
A
play.
fourth
Incomplete.
injury.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still
We might have to
down,
turn
and they'll come
injuries
out to
down
check
now.
on him. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
It'll be
Took
third and
too long.
long. The give on the option. Quick spin on the run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to get it to the marker.
I don't know if my linebackers were doing. Let's take a look real quick. What were they doing?
Nice and convert.
Who
Keep
knows?
this drive going.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? First quarter in the books. Let's see what kind of numbers these two wide receivers are putting up. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. And he
we
can't
almost got
connect
another
on the
pick.
throw. It's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
Oh,
And
he
they
just
can't make the
dropped it.
connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, in 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
It's right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Creates a little space. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a crease. It's Curtis. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
They make the stop, but a good
We have way
pickup
too many
there on
injuries in
first
this game.
down.
We're going to turn that slider down.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him.
I think that's literally
sure
the
Holly will
6th
find out what's going on, and for the moment,
injury
we will
we've
step
had in this
aside.
game, and it's only the beginning of the second quarter.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Back to pass.
Wow, they dropped back out in zone?
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw for it. He lofts it high deep down the left side.
That's just wide open.
He's got it on the
Holtman's making it
sideline.
his day.
Touchdown, Sacramento State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He gets it up to the 35 before he's guided out of bounds. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Trying play action. That's caught. It's James. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Back to pass, it's Singleton.
Oh, we got him second pick.
A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dumps it off in the field.
Oh, he tried to
He was
juke him.
fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
I mean, good news
3
here
and
with
out.
the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The short hands, it's Villa. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Singleton. Quarterback.
Ooh, we took a chance there.
Down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
2nd and 19, and they convert it.
The 42. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Going over the top.
Yes.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right Calling the change now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Lewis.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
Slings it
A
downfield.
3rd interception.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Dude, we can get in field goal range.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on this Sacramento State sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down.
Man, I thought we threw an
Listen, a lot of
interception.
time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that
They might be
thing,
blitzing.
and make sure the receiver can't
Nope.
get it.
Delay to the back. It's raining. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left.
Still a
in this
chance to get
first
into
half.
field goal range.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's
We almost had a
incomplete, and
touchdown.
They tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with a halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social
It's a
media
good day
has
whenever
some sharp
Ohio
opinions
State
about the state of
loses.
things right now. Now over to your game in Boone. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ollie, what's the story? As
See
we
how
start
are
this
the running
second
backs
half?
doing.
I did talk to Sacramento
All right,
State's
Curtis
head
can
coach
come back.
coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
All right, Holly. Wants to fire on second down. Looking down the middle. Can't hang
Our
on.
tight
It's
end
incomplete,
dropped
and you
it.
can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He fires to the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
All right, let's see if we can get a fourth interception this game.
So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Sanchez. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. On the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Looking to throw it, Singleton. Got his man.
God, we just don't have the speed.
They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The run inside. It's Curtis. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He's got it. He's out across the 40, out of
About to
bounds
punt
at the 41,
again.
and execution continues to be key.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the Appalachian sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from the...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Pulls it on the option. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen.
There we go. We get the ball
with this
back.
offense.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Great job in the open field making that tackle on defense. You know, you'd like to think your running back in space could make that guy miss on third down, but really nice job with the fundamentals on that tackle.
Makes a move.
Oh,
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense,
I
you
love
can
having
have
two
the
running
right
backs.
call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off.
Maybe some room here. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Now the play fake. Looking left. Got it. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. First and goal, and the defense their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Quarterback making adjustments. And
his
he's
fifth
in.
touchdown on the season.
Sacramento State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Under fire. Really nice
Damn,
job
he got
to
it.
get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. This was one of the primary storylines going into this one. How productive would these two wide receivers be? Both of them have scored touchdowns, and we have a quarter to go. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running inside, it's Lewis. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense.
That was a horrible screen.
Completion, they lost yardage.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Keeps it himself. Sweet cut there. That's not quite going to be enough.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get this ball back.
And man,
We got to run the clock down and score a touchdown.
I don't know. Was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
All right, who's hurt?
And
one of them again.
There is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
All right, this is what we want. We want a good running game so we can set the play action up like that.
Gets rid of it.
That almost is
Wanted
picked.
to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play. You can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And
What? Oh, they have really changed QB sneaks this year, haven't they? Yeah, they have really changed QB sneaks this year.
To the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory,
That's going to be on me.
and now you turn the football
It ain't
over
like
to
the
other
old days
team,
with the QB
points
sneaks.
are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll run it again. Push down for the tackle.
And the D does it again. I feel like it's a repeat. We could play that over and over today. They've had a great game against the pass, against the run, limiting the big plays, and they do it again. Just watch them. Where they're supposed to be. They're physical. They don't
hold
give
them to
up
the field
a lot
goal.
of tackles, a lot of yards after the tackle. Just a great performance by this D.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's gone! And they drawn it within 3 here in the 4th quarter. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Come on, team. We can't be falling apart now.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass.
There we go, Moses.
Now they've got
Oh no, that's the tight end.
room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
He's been dropping a lot of contested
Last
balls though
completion
today.
got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
There's a crease. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch.
And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory.
Can we make a 50-yard field goal?
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead.
Fuck it. Let's go for it. Hike it.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Tried to run it on 4th and 2, and he won't. He'll be stopped a yard short.
What a great stop by this defense. Way to bow your neck. Now you got a chance to give the...
Let's take a look. Oh, I thought we was going to get it. I was trying to audible into a pass, but we just did not have the time. Damn, 92. Thought we was going to get it. I saw that hole. I was like, yes, but 92 peeled off. Right there. Not enough.
The football back, go out, try to make something happen late in this game, and maybe walk away with the victory.
Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That is just what this offense needed, man. A big play down the field, trying to score a touchdown, trying to take the lead late in this football game, but now they don't have to go super fast.
Let them score.
They don't have to rush. Great play by this offense.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass.
Want them to score. It's the only way.
Down Mountaineers. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it.
He'll off
Oh!
deep down the left side.
No!
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done
Oh,
it
that's
with
what
second
we
down coming.
needed.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't
And they get their
it.
first
Taken
sack
down.
of the
What
game.
A huge play this late in the game.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a
He wants to go deep.
Oh, drop
And it
85
slips through his
again.
fingers, incomplete. That
Bro is dropping every pass today. I think he's gotten 1 catch. Let's take a look. How many drops does this man have today? 2. Feels like more. Feel like he's dropped more than 2.
A huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, they're trailing in this game late, and the defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
A deep throw as the clock winds
That's game.
down. He makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Trying to save
that
time
4th
on
down, we
defense,
should have
they
just
use their
kicked the field
second
goal.
timeout.
Should have
And
kicked the
they'll
field
still
goal.
have 1 timeout left at their disposal. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
We were so
This has
close
been
to
a
coming
presentation
back.
of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly
This
Rowe,
play.
I'm Reese
Oh,
Davis,
it's no
saying goodbye, everybody.
replay. Overthrown him on that deep. Wide open, too. They got the 4th down stop on here? Damn, it's only plays that have ratings. Oh, that was so sad. I think our quarterback really could get into a groove, though. God, he drops. He's dropped so many this game. I know he had more than 2 drops. Well, we said the first year is going to be pretty rough. It's been pretty rough. Oh, that would have been a road game win. This is going to be an interesting game. 11 p.m.? That's a late game. We have been averaging more points per game, though. Oh, we got up on his list. So we'll keep it going. Do we know what he wants? Oh, we do now. Oh, we definitely don't have a hard sell on that. We'll have the time to... Want to go with UMass, or do we want to go against Kent State? Go with Kent State. We'll focus on playing time. Oh, I can only give him 10. Damn. I'm hoping we can get a lock on him so early. And then, oh, we took this first spot. I really want these two together. They might redshirt their freshman year, but, like, 98 speed. So hopefully, only 70 catching, so... Might not be that great first year, but... we might redshirt the 2. So I can give out more NILs, though. Oh, I need actual points. I'm gonna look for where that tie. No. Let's see, what do we need? I can't go higher than that. I guess everything's looking good for that. Damn, Oklahoma. We're gonna bring the book. Oh, we got more helmet options all of a sudden. We going black this game. I don't have freestyles. I kind of like this one. Alright, we're going with that. Team settings. We'll come out with the pro style again.
Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most great opportunities and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the
All right.
It'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break tackles. He can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Oh, let's go. That's a beautiful opening. Don't you?
He's at
Don't
the
you block from the back.
He's at the
Number 2.
10.
All right.
Touchdown, Sacramento State. He broke away from the defense.
Longest run of the season.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense.
There you go, our fastest opening drive.
And what a way to finish. A 70-yard run to the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground.
You know what? I did not go look at their depth chart. I don't know any other players. I was so ready for the next game. Oh, they have a really good running back that's a freshman. They got one decent speed receiver. What about tight ends? All right, tight end. Oh my God, their O-line. The highest is a 66. Holy hell, that's a bad O-line. They have a respectful defense. Respectful lead so far.
The run inside. It's Scott. There he goes. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Fires toward the target. Soft spot in the middle.
We give up so many third and longs.
Right at the 50-yard line. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains.
And we forgot to
still down on the field. Trainers
we
are
have to
out
turn
there
that slider
having a
down.
look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The play action fake. On target over the middle.
We just can't play man.
He's got space. Brought down at
I
the
just
10-yard
think it's
line, and a
impossible
nifty
for us to play man coverage with our team. Like, I don't know why the dude is turning his hips to go up, like he's going to go upfield.
up after the grab on that one.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Going to the run, it's Scott. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
Another
as they
injury. We
threaten
really
deep
got to
in the
turn
red
the
zone.
sliders down.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Powers through the defender. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for space. It's raining.
That looked like
He's
a
got
face
yard
mask
out
to me.
the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
I hate 3 and outs.
Down coming up.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Running inside, it's Scott.
Oh, that's a good spin.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, we got double the tight end.
Fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's
What?
Collins. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching.
What happened?
It's just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately
Where's my
getting up the
defender?
field, getting in.
Why is he going over to their tight end? I don't know. Well, I know he ain't going to school to get an education.
Zone for the big touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
All day, pick something.
Unloads it left.
Well, I mean pick something. I meant
Play.
on
He
our
would
team.
love to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an
I'm about to bench our
interception,
quarterback.
making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Bro, he even threw it to a receiver. Clearly, you could tell.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They can't corral the pass.
That's a fumble? Go. Go. I don't think that's a fumble, but go.
He's at the 10. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you
That's
the speed, takes
not
it back
a fumble.
all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous.
That's not a fumble. They're going to challenge it. I bet you. And the challenge. Oh my God, they're not going to challenge anything. That was not a fumble. That's an
And the
incomplete.
extra point is good, and
Wait.
it's a 4-point lead.
He could have threw it behind. We'll have to check after the end of the game.
The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball.
We'll
They
check
wanted
at the
to
end
do
of the game,
something
but
with
I
it,
think
and they did.
it might have been like a backwards pass then.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they swarm him under.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it.
I'm feeling a draw play.
He's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And
Sorry,
he was
we
knocked
bend, but we
down
don't break.
immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
I'm doing the Tony Dungy
Following the
defensive
completion, we
philosophy.
get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Curtis. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, another 3 and out.
The defense wasn't having it.
We might have to stop running screens. They're different than last year.
But that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Dung.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Off the play fake on first down. Complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
I really thought our D-line would be more of a bully to their team.
We'll stop to check on him. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hayes.
I was trying to hit some.
Here comes the heat.
Yes.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only
Another
on
one of their
pickup,
linemen.
but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical
All right,
team.
hopefully we set up enough for the play action.
You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It's complete on the right side. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Where is a drop? There it is.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. With the draw, it's
Damn.
Curtis. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment.
I need
Great job
Moses to
being
make an
downhill,
appearance.
Physical, fast, right now, and getting him stopped.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
Come on, give us a good punt.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are
Dump it off.
him and finding him.
That's reeled in. It's Mitchell. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Hayes. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, we've been bringing the pressure all game. We're still going to do it now.
He wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Let's go.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Turning it on! He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Rainey. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. The give to the back.
Oh, I should have cut out.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Ah, 3-on-3 crime.
And this defense has forced him into 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense.
Do we
they use
go
their 3rd
for
and
it?
Final timeout. Gives him a little time to
I'm
dig
feeling a
deep
little
in the
risky
play sheet
here.
and figure out what to do on 4th down.
Let's see what they come out in.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Might be changing the route.
See if they're going to come out. Let's try to stretch them. They came out in a 4-3. We'll just take the timeout.
Was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2.
I wanted to see the look they came out in.
Now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short.
There we go. Woo, number 1.
Get north-south and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Why didn't they just let it run off?
And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 11 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Seminoles with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Sacramento. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage.
Hey, both our running backs are doing
continue
good.
to add to this lead in the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Holly's down working the sidelines. What's the latest on his status?
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. Guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has suffered some type of upper body injury. He tested it out several times here on the sideline, but ball security could be an issue. He is definitely out to start this second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Running inside. It's Mitchell. On the move at the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pressure.
Hold D-line back there.
And down he goes at the 24.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Coordinators got to be thrilled with that third down sack. He'll field the punt and look for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. On the move, it's raining. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I think they realize we're running the ball.
For the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy back?
Might have a chance. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Moses. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Moses out here splitting the sea
This
open.
offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Got enough for the first. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Line gets set. First down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
From the red zone, it's Curtis.
Dude, he is in the zone right
And
now.
he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football
We're gonna
game
keep handing the
when
rock
you
to
have
him.
the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes. Like, running back now runs through them. Successful.
Look
move
at
the
this
ball,
man.
And most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right.
His
And
second
he
on the
breaks
night.
play. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you
Hey, this is our
score.
biggest
This
lead
offense
of the
has
year.
been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And they get him down.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on 1st down. Complete. There
Oh, he got it.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab inside.
Oh,
the
he
30.
held on to it.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Motion from the wideout. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
On 3rd and long, trying to
He came back.
Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Let's re-see that.
Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys
I don't think he
going
was
out and
touched.
doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
I was about to hit press, but I just didn't have enough time. Wait, when we looked at the play, I thought 12 had... Oh, that is him. Okay, that is the others. Good play call.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe make it.
Intercepted.
Wow.
The defense has set him up. And he's going to run it all.
I don't think this quarterback's going to start next week.
North Dakota State.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic.
Damn, they just
on our
came back
hands,
down
all tied
14.
up as we take a peek at the stats.
Look, we have 26 passing yards. That's sad.
This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth.
All right, it's a brand new game. It's a one-quarter football game. How you gotta look at it, 0-0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Sacramento State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get
There's
those
not much we
stops
trust on
early
quarterback
in the
right now.
drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Curtis. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive.
I don't like the position we're in.
Drive, got some good work.
Oh, I really don't. I had to say it.
Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowded.
They have scored
close to the line of
21 points.
Level, all they had to do was make one
Like
guy
super
miss
fast.
And get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has,
Because we can't trust our quarterback.
Touchdown.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Takes the handoff. It's Curtis. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. He'll try it again. Finding some room.
Let's go.
He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
How about the offensive line working in tandem on these blocks? You see some of those guys that got up into the second level, got a hat on a hat, and that left open a huge crease for the running back.
To the ground with the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. And tackled there by the defense. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal.
All right, the nervous part.
From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy,
This
you
is
say,
the
okay,
look we
he's
kinda
gonna break
want.
a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense.
What?
Understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical.
Man, that was
stopping
really
run,
the look we
shutting
wanted.
down that.
They swung him around. I thought he was going to go forward. Why did he? She just ran straight. Yeah, they swung him around. He didn't get it. Oh. Real life, I would just dove for that right there. Like, duh. They get it. But yeah, that's how much I don't trust the quarterback.
Down play. Really good job by this defense.
Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option.
Oh, I thought the running back had it.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Everyone, that was a good QB.
You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well.
Yeah, I really thought the running back had it. That's such a good one. So did everyone else.
Seeing this offense really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is
free
the senior
timeout.
Offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start calling timeouts after this.
Rides to the back.
Nope, never mind. Earl will. They won because we can't finish out games.
Touchdown, North Dakota State.
If only our quarterback could play quarterback. They have. Let's see, how many points is that?
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the
They've
end
scored
zone.
27 unanswered points, 28 unanswered points on us since halftime.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
Because our quarterback can't play quarterback.
Inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do
Well,
like
restart the
their
season
mindset,
1-3.
I think they need to continue being
Our quarterback
aggressive.
really just threw a
They'll line
24-10
up for a
halftime
2nd
game.
down play.
It was 24-10.
Looking to fire.
Trash quarterback.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This offense is going to have to come up with a
Oh,
plan
after this
to
first
block
year,
this guy. He is an
it's going to be so
absolute
much better when we
monster,
get a
and he
different
showed you
quarterback
all
in
his
here.
tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to take off. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll drag him down.
He don't
After
deserve to be a
good
quarterback.
return on the interception.
I'm benching him.
Trying to save
He is
time on
benched.
defense, they use their 2nd timeout.
For like the next
And
game.
they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory, as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. It has been said that the obstacle is the way.
Look at that.
And this obstacle is
That's
now
such a sad thing.
back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this shit
They scored
right.
28 points in the second half. That's crazy.
For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Our quarterback just could not quarterback today. We don't trust him at all. Can you imagine rushing for 238 yards and your team still loses? That's just insane. We have a good receiver that we can't get the ball to. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there though. It's always the first year is the hardest year. I might not even try to get that player no more. We have to actually win this next game. That's the sad thing. We have to win this next game. What's the oh no. Alright, we're gonna give up on that on him. I just don't know if we can save it, maybe. There's some of these open stuff. Oh yeah, we can oh that's recruiting. Go ahead and fulfill that. UMass is a game we have to win. We should win it. But I'm literally thinking about starting the other quarterback. Carson's just not getting it compared to the other quarterback. Like, we have two good running backs. We can't even get Moses the ball. How do you have 6 catches in 4 games? Let's take a look at recruiting. Ew, ew, ew. No, we don't want this guy. 85 speed? He's a zone player. Nah, we'll move him. We'll give those points back. Kind of hoping we can find some gems or something. next week, we will try and sway him like a... I really don't know if we're gonna... That conference prestige thing, though. He wants proximity to home, so should we? Maybe back off of him? And put some points into him? Let's try to get on this dude. Like, we have the A plus proximity to the home. I want to I maxed out with his NIL. Hopefully we get him. Let's visit this week. Let's hope. Alright, so we're going against UMass. Let's take a look at UMass real quick. So they have a pure running quarterback, which is a nightmare for me, by the way. I hate speedy quarterbacks in these games. They seem to be really fast. Might be able to run it again. We should be able to run it, but you never know. Question is, do we keep our starting quarterback? Like, I'm tempted to start the goddamn freshman. He has better throw under pressure, but I don't know. Who has the awareness? Where is awareness? We're going to keep him as the quarterback. I just have no other options. But we're also going to have to win this game. conference game, too.
Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. It's the UMass Minutemen and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Watson. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long.
Come on, guys. Where y'all at?
He's open. That'll be enough for the first
Clearly not on the field.
Down at the 31-yard line.
Number 1's just completely blind.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball
almost
in his hands.
picked
Nice job
off.
by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout.
Let's go.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not
What we
the way
needed.
You want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And that's a big mistake here early in this game, and I know how that feels for a quarterback. You're playing on the road. You want to come out in the first drive. You want to march it down the field. You want to throw a touchdown pass, but you got to be careful, and you can't be too greedy. I think he got a little bit ahead of himself on that last throw. It's going to be really important he settles himself down.
Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Well, that's a nice job on 3rd down there. They come into this game as the underdog, obviously, but you got to love the way they've started this one, David. Defense gets a takeaway on the opening possession. Now your first 3rd down offensively, you're able to move the sticks. Really seems like this team is focused and dialed in.
And something good happening early in this football game gives you the momentum. As the underdog, you want to see those good plays early, right? To believe. Everybody on the sideline now knows they got some juice, things going the right way. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going on offense.
And they'll wrestle wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as it...
I mean, he could have just tossed it to 2. It went for, you know, our star receiver 27 out of that cut. You know, someone passed the chains.
It's knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball, to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David,
I'm starting to understand their offense is nothing but these quick passes.
I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They really like these like widescreen type plays.
Could be an alley. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Adkins. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run.
Look at the
He
star
saw
receiver.
Bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down UMass. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try to pick up some positive yards.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down. You can
came in like a bullet.
Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
This drive was rolling, and then
we want them to throw the underneath. Come on, throw the underneath.
Using his feet
don't
to
take
buy
off running.
time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They kick it away on 4th down, and they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the run, it's Rainey. That is a big win for this defense.
And like, theory, number 7 should have never got through that. Like, look at that. God, that was the perfect play call, too. But somehow, you know, 7 doesn't...
They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh, beautiful.
Complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the back.
There should be no reason. They literally coming out and with 3 down linemen. There's like no reason. Look at this. Oh.
2 to the 29.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Plows through the defense. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break
I'm
a
feeling.
tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a
Damn,
tackle?
we don't have to draw a
Those
play.
are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is it breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Watson. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back on the move. There's some room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Dude's out here thinking he Peyton Manning or something.
To the air on 1st down. Got a
Okay,
man. It's
maybe he
Griffin.
is.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still
How are they
expect
just
them to fit
forcing
the
my
ball in there
line
and
that
make it
bad?
happen.
He's finally brought
Man.
down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
My D-line's getting
UMass
bullied.
lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
Like I should have had a quarterback spy.
Looking to pass. It's Watson.
Like I should have a quarterback spy. Yep.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass.
God, I called it too in my head.
By the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Never had a chance, but he still made the
Sacramento
24-yard
State's
line.
offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards.
Which
And
is
they've
so
built the
one-dimensional.
deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going. To get
Like, look, we're just
started, because
one-dimensional.
they
We
kinda
can't
looked
play
out of sorts
football.
and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's brought down
Like-
immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
If this drive fails,
Now facing
I'm
a
taking our
3rd
quarterback
and
out.
long.
I just don't want our quarterback in.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there.
I hate our quarterback. I hate this guy with a passion. You have Moses open. Moses open. And he throw it to 16, and it's a low ball. I don't care if this guy says worst stats. There just needs to be a change.
Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this
Oh, hell
offense
no.
was
No,
coming
no,
into
no.
this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
On his way back from the
It's just
20.
hard to make a team work
He only needs
when
a
you have
sliver of
4
daylight.
quarterbacks on the
He'll
team.
get it up to
They're
about
all
the
pocket,
44-yard
slow
line
pocket
before they slam the
passers,
brakes on him. UMass ready to
but
get
they're
things
all really
started
bad
as
at throwing the
offense
ball.
takes the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Open.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't.
I got a
fooled by
feeling they're about to,
the
like,
ball.
punish
Played
my
discipline,
D-line
kept
right
eyes
here.
on the quarterback, strung that
Like it's gonna be a
along
run
towards
to the right.
sideline and made the big tackle.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Defense in press coverage.
It's gonna be a
They'll move
right,
the tight end.
run to the left, option to the left. Watch it.
Back to
Oh,
throw.
no.
It's Watson. Here's a heat. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Just what they
That's
were
my team.
looking
That's
for,
my
a
defense.
Huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
That's my DB not going for it. You literally have the step in front of the dude. Look at this. Oh.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This might be my worst first year of a dynasty.
Follow the blockers.
Since,
The offensive
Kennesaw
line
State.
will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most
But
of
it's the
time
same
it
situation as
requires
Kennesaw
a
State.
little
We
bit of
just
skill to find that hole
didn't
and
have a quarterback.
slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard
let's
line on the return.
try to get this quarterback a good
Sacramento
completion to
State's
start off.
offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Pulls it in. It's Burrell. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes.
Working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Moses. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh,
And it goes
drop.
through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the
They are
sticks on
still
2nd
stacking the
down.
box, knowing
The
we
run
should be
inside.
passing the...
It's raining, and there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball is at the 41.
Yeah, we
as this
see it in the
defense
butterfly.
tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Rushes on him.
55.
And he never had a chance.
You might need to find another
Trying
school.
to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll...
This is just bad. Holy hell. That was 55. It's 66. Doesn't even touch a person. Look at this. Game logic, bruh. That's game logic right there. 66. Does absolutely nothing to recognize 8.
One in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Man, this defense
God
is
damn it.
dominating all game long. They have been making this
This is just
quarterback's
really
life
frustrating.
so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
the field. It's Watson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time.
See, if I had a bad quarterback on my team, I'd rather be a pure runner quarterback
UMass quickly back to the
than
line.
what we have, where it's just immobile bad quarterbacks.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Harding. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Working the middle. Finds a crease at the 20.
Just how bad my team is.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be
Not even letting me pick a play.
Points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He gets away. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Damn, I almost was like,
Well, that's one
oh,
of those as a
no
quarterback,
seconds
you're out on
left.
the perimeter of the field. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. You think you can fit it in there, but man, you've got a lot of speed. Next time you're in that position, you might just decide to take off because you might just go score.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in week 4. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 17 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Texas A&M looking to move to 4-0 on the young season, and they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline, kind of the calling card of this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Sacramento. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why
They're just destroying my defense.
For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second
We play
half.
man, or their star receiver just cuts us up. We play zone that just easily can be able to just move my D-line.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
I can't wait for my quarterback to graduate college and become a State Farm agent.
Head coach coming out of the locker room. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Holly, thank you. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets him to the 32.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's
Damn,
first
they ain't
down.
even stacking the box there.
Unloads to the wideout.
There's
With the
Moses.
catch, it's Moses. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Curtis. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us.
That's not good.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught by Williams.
Backup quarterback's doing way better.
Stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. He's looking to pass. Looking to get it in. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
All right, we're back into this.
Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark?
Or his like 6th touchdown of the
They
season.
finally get on the board now. Can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UMass offense returns to the field. They come out for the first time in this 2nd half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they tried to run that sweep out right. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
To throw, it's Watson. Starting to feel a little pressure.
God, these running quarterbacks.
Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long.
Nice job by the QB.
I just hate that this playbook doesn't have a lot of QB spy stuff.
Go through his progressions. Nothing home. Take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Makes a man miss.
Come on!
And get it to the 47-yard line.
I literally picked the perfect defense. Even had a quarterback spy, sent 4. Look at this. There is no way this dude should have picked this up. Look at this. Didn't even try to tackle. That's just insane. That's how much this game is dumb.
Got the defense snapping there a little bit, David. Maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a
Nah,
guy that
because
you
the
can
game
give
likes
the
to cheat
football
you.
in these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
It's a fumble.
Good. Give me the ball back.
Going to be a turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so... knocked the ball out and jumped on it.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. On that last drive, defense had no idea. There he goes. Picks up the 1st down.
Let's go.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
What a run, man. I I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run it in the red zone. It's raining. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll run play action.
No!
Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do in short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Minuteman offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
QB run. It's an option. No.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harding. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Gives it on the option. He did everything he could
the ball
to
back.
find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking for space. It's raining. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
This offense is really
Dude,
struggling.
why is he in? Take him out. Is it right here? Is it because he's right? No. Rainey's in right there. 3rd down back. Curtis. Let's put Rainey in. That's all I can think of.
You're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case. And there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They feed him again. Spins away from the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were
Try not
able
to
to
say
get
anything.
to him, rip
Try
the
not to
football
say
out,
anything.
and that is a massive takeaway
know.
for the defense.
Might need to find a different school to go to. Let's see what it was. Let's see if we can challenge it. We can challenge that.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here.
We were down. We were down.
Going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way.
See,
They've
this
got a
is
first
this is
down
what we
here.
want
Wanna
right here.
start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here.
There we go.
Maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Rainey. And they'll get him down.
Rainey says he wants us to win this game.
My goodness.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few first downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Let's picked up.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. Runs it in.
We've got 17 points since he's been on the field.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and the score came on an impressive run from the 20. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
I don't like 37 on their star player.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
To the air, it's Watson.
Oh, he got it.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the counter. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly.
Where's the zone with the QB spy?
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player.
We got this. We got this coming down. It was 0-17 at halftime.
See if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Oh, we
and
dropped
this
it.
is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock? Or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Watson.
Let's go.
Oh!
Oh!
Defense got
What
it.
is this?
Touchdown, Sacramento State. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they weren't on the same page at all.
Was that down? I wasn't looking.
Makes the big play, and then every kid's dream, right?
Did our defense step up in this game? When we need... Oh, that is a fumble. Look at this. Oh, that's a fumble for a touchdown.
Create the turnover, and then you take it all the way to the inside.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up
24 unanswered points. Let's go.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The UMass offense returns to the field. Rides the option, he keeps it. Turning it on.
No, come on, stop him.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. UMass quickly back to the line.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And there's no mystery as to
I'm
why
running
this
out of
team's losing
blitzes.
today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he's dragged down.
Where are the quarterback spy plays? I guess I don't have one.
Timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
I want a man coverage with a spy. There we go.
The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time. Likely their final drive. Here's the pressure. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
You are shitting me.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
It's like this game for the fourth game in a row. It just pulls bullshit out of its ass.
You try to win it right now with a 2-point play.
It pulls bullshit. The game has to does. This game wants some bullshit. Hey, we gotta cheat you to keep it close.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game.
Some cheating ass game. That's
and
what it is.
No problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Right back to the well. And he'll be brought down.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Throw
Got
it.
away from trouble and got rid of it.
Oh, fucking
and the
God.
deflection by the defense. Great play
These
on
quarterbacks
3rd
are
down,
just...
brings us to 4th.
And I get it. You're trying to be smart right now because you got to go down the field. And you got to make something happen. And you got to make it happen pretty fast. But now you got to understand the situation.
No, I
It's
got to
4th
understand
down.
the situation that
game's
this game
over
likes to
if I
fuck
don't
me
get the
over.
first down. So the clock is not a
Oh,
part of
you
the
came
equation.
back? Finally
Gotta
came
dial
back?
up a play
Nah.
and make sure I get
Nah,
this first down.
you can't come back.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get it
Now
down
this
to the
quarterback's going to have a
21-yard
50-yard
line.
run on
His
me to
team
set him
able
up
to stop him
for a
right there.
first down.
Minuteman offense taking the field, looking primed.
Heaven
and ready
forbids
to
I
roll.
have a damn
A pretty
quarterback
good bit of
spy
ground
in my
to cover
defense.
Here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work
But
with.
I
They
don't.
do. So tempo's gonna be
I saw it
important.
right
You
at the
gotta
last
go
second.
Fast. Just got to make good decisions at the quarterback.
Quarterback's going
And
to take
those
off
good
running.
decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time. And
I
get in a
called it.
position to
I
win.
called it.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the
I
35.
don't want the cover 2 QB
Offense
spy.
will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra
Time
first
out.
downs. You
It
start
won't
to
even
wear
let me
those
call. There we
defensive
go.
linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay
I get
off.
1
Great job
QB
getting
play,
the first
1
down.
QB spy on my
Defense will
defense.
take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
Ugh. I'm sorry if I'm panicked. God, I don't. Hold on, I'll talk after. Where is my quarterback spies? Plays.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Dropping back, it's Watson.
I didn't even get to pick the play. GG.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too.
Oh, I don't have the camera mode activated for that. I took it off in the settings.
Forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Yeah, bullshit.
Upstairs.
NCAA, fuck your
He's
game.
run out of bounds, but
Y'all
not
literally
before
pull the
a
most
huge
bullshit
gain and the
stuff
first down.
out of your asses
UMass getting set
to win.
snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not?
There, finally, some bullshit from me.
There, the sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job.
It doesn't matter. The
6
quarterback's
sacks,
about to take
that's
off
the way to make the quarterback
for
feel
probably a
like he's having
20-yard
a
gain.
hard
They'll
day.
call a
He's had
timeout,
no
and he'll kick the
response.
field
This
goal.
offensive line has no
Because apparently my
response, just a
defense
sack
don't have
party.
any,
Under fire.
oh my
The
god.
pass ball's incomplete, and there
Oh my
are 8
God.
seconds left.
I think the
It
frustrating thing
didn't
for
happen.
this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success.
I
where
am,
you found
like,
your
a little
explosive
triggered because this
plays.
game has,
Don't
like,
be afraid to call those plays again.
pissed me off.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I
This
need to
game
go out and
really
make a
likes
play
to fuck me
offensively.
over.
But I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime.
we
and
definitely go
two-point
defense first.
conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
I said defense. Why are we on offense?
First play of the first possession of OT.
This game is fucking me over. We selected defense.
Takes a handoff. It's Rainey. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
Now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I gotta take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
This is the one game is
They
make or
want to
break
keep this drive alive. 3rd and short
for
here
the
in
season.
overtime. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Makes the
Is
grab.
that touchy?
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they're on top here in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
I hate how NCAA is programmed. They think making the game hard or even or realistic is you have to keep all games close. No, you don't. That's not realistic. Every time I get like a 2 lead, and there's just the biggest bullshit ever in this game.
Gets the back moving. Back
Come on, 33. Stay with them.
Right down the middle. Tosses it incomplete.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Throws toward the end zone.
Yeah, it does straight bullshit like this.
They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1. And now you gotta
Ooh,
make
this
the
game
decision.
just
Are we
keeps
gonna go
bending
for it,
me
try to
over
end the
and
game right
fucking
here,
me.
put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
It's got to
That's
cheat
why I
to
love
win.
having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have
I mean,
the ball
damn, EA, take me out the fucking dinner first at least.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT.
You got to complete these 40-yard fucking passes
They'll come out on this drive
to
and
cheese
let
it.
rip.
Oh, it's deep.
Throws for the tight
That's a
end.
win.
Finds a man on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Looking downfield on first down. Snags it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
A quick completion to
I
the
couldn't
left
audible. It just
for
was
first
not
down.
letting me audible my play.
Touchdown, UMass.
The game just has to fuck you over to win.
Overtime period. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't
You know
miss.
what?
He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit
All right,
confused.
we just got to
Can't
score
just
and
let
get
him
the
get you a
extra,
point.
get the
They
2 point.
do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. Now on first down,
That's the most
they need to
nerve-wracking
answer
game
with a
I've had this
touchdown.
year.
Trying play action. He'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him
4-2.
and influence this passing game.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up.
Well,
That's
our
the
running back's
sophomore
hurt.
running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Huge third down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on third. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Why would I take the field goal? That would lose me the game.
They're throwing
This is
for it on 4th down. On target. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down? It always comes down to a few
I hate this
plays in
game.
a game like this, but to
EA
lose in
fucks me
overtime,
over.
just an absolute kick in the gut.
They just can't let
Kick
you
in the
win.
gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little
All
bit
the
better,
bullshit
ball bounced my
shittery
way.
they had
Just
to
a few
fucking
of those
do to
little
come back.
plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there.
They literally
You know,
had to
guys
have
stepped
3
up,
miracle
guys
fucking
delivered, and
plays.
put you in a position to win. In the end,
Like,
moving
1 in
forward,
a
when the
million
game's on the
fucking
line, you
plays
gotta be able
to
close
win.
games out.
That's going to do it for us
Like, the
here. For David
bullshittery
Palmer,
and the
Jesse Palmer,
fuckery
and Holly
that they
Rowe,
program
I'm
into
Reese
this
Davis.
fucking
This has
game
been a
is
presentation of
dumb
EA
as fuck.
Sports College Football.
Oh, we can't have the team lose. We gotta have the biggest 4th quarter fucking comeback ever. Oh, 3rd and 18? Fuck, we can't have a game. They can't win. This game literally likes to bend you the fuck over. Heaven forbid, you can actually just have a normal fucking game. It just makes you want to crash out. It has to cheat to win. I just want a game where it doesn't cheat me. Hell, here, instead of my player just fighting, he just stands there. I don't know why he threw that there. Literally, I would have thrown it to fucking Curtis. Even Curtis is pissed. Yeah, that's basically how I feel right there. They like to fuck me up. They like to fuck you in this game. It's stupid. All these deep routes, and he'll throw the ball, and my DB will just keep going, and their receiver will just turn around, catch it for 50 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards here. You just can't win. There's no beating this in coach mode. Because the game has to pull bullshit out of its ass. Well, at least somehow he committed after seeing us lose. This was the game we were supposed to win, though. Fuck. We keep getting players of the week on our team. And we keep losing. That's how bad it is. Oh, did he just decide to come to our school? Fuck yeah. And this one too. Oh, he wants a lot. Scouted him for no reason. I'm hoping at least we get, like, what, these plus the quarterback we just got? Oh, Hodges is... Was he already committed? Oh, verbally committed. Does that mean... We still gotta convince him, don't we? Yeah. Well, at least it's our bye week. Oh, hard committed. Oh, that means we don't have to put points into him no more. Good. I think he's going to have 2 receivers. We don't have anything that they like. Damn, we're only going to have 1 out of 3. I'm not playing a fourth game. After that last one, the game really just had to fuck us over. That's it for me.